Straight out of East Blue. It's a One Piece manga review from Cool Guy for You. Alright, so Luffy clobbered Helmeppo. And Helmeppo, still on his high horse. Oh, I can get revenge on this guy. So, he goes back to whine to his father. And Morgan's son has never been hit by his father. And he threatens to tell his father, of course, of Luffy, and Luffy getting the death penalty. He does not notice that he did not fight Luffy. He did not take Luffy on. He took the hit. He's going to go call for the cavalry, whine to his dad about it, and then be able to deal with Luffy when Luffy's powerless. Helmeppo did not have what it took to fight Luffy himself. So he ain't tough. So absolutely pathetic of Helmeppo. And then you have all the bystanders talk about a cult of fear going on. Everybody's like, oh no, he hit him. Oh no. I mean, come on. People gotta be tough. So, anyhow, Luffy just casually goes off to see Zoro again. And Zoro has no regrets. Luffy wants him as part of the crew. Zoro refuses to join if he is freed. Katanas are his treasure, but they were taken by Helmeppo. So Zoro, defenseless, he can't attack without him. So Luffy decides to try and play the part of negotiator. So he negotiates with Zoro. He'll get Zoro the katanas back if Zoro will join his crew as a pirate. Then we go back to Morgan. The stuff Morgan is hearing was falling on deaf ears. The stuff coming from Helmeppo's mouth. Always relying on his father. Helmeppo never, taking it to the bad guys himself. Always wanting the cavalry to back him up. So, Morgan wants him to do A, B, and C on his own. So axe arm Morgan. It's kind of like a peg leg arm with an axe. It's very sick. Just, it looks like it's in replacement of the bone or something, and it just sticks out from his elbow. It's just sick. So, it's quite a good character design there, as usual with One Piece. So Morgan orders the little girl to be killed off. The little girl. I feel like I missed something there. I feel like I missed stuff. I think I'm a little inconsistent right now between the notes and the pictures. But anyhow, statues being raised atop the marine base of, you guessed it, Morgan. Axe arm Morgan. Helmeppo gets smacked by his father. That might be a thing these days where the previous generation was really tough as nails. Still is. The ones that remain from around the 50s or earlier. They are tough as nails. They are tough as nails. You know, something as simple as a smack or something like that wouldn't have been nothing back then. But now, today, something like that with your kid, I mean, like even the belt, leather belt type thing as punishment so that you don't do stupid stuff again, that might, potentially get you jail time for that. And maybe even your kid taken away. Who knows? But I don't know. A lot of that's probably ridiculous. These are good topics. I hate to make it like just ever so minorly political, but nonetheless, this stuff brings up really good topics to talk about. Stuff like that, and there's a line. With, I mean, Helmeppo's older, obviously, but I'm talking about the little buggers. There's a line where, maybe corrective punishment, who knows? I don't know. There's a line there. Obviously, you don't just beat them for the littlest of things or something like that. But neither do I think the parents should get thrown under the bus for, punishing their kids in that regard. So there's a balance to it. And we got to be careful where, infinite power is not given over to interfere with the parents, that kind of a thing. Because that gets very dangerous. Like, then, kids could get taken for anything. And that's a slippery slope. That is a slippery slope. So we got to be very careful with that kind of thing. All right, back to it. So, oh wait, Morgan. Yeah, Morgan ordered the little girl, to be killed off, to be made an example of, but the captain refuses to kill the little girl. Morgan cuts him with the giant axe he has on. The giant axe arm he has. That is sick. That is absolutely sick. My goodness. What kind of work did he have to have done for that sucker to be implemented? Wow. So yeah, he just brought down not the hammer, he brought down the axe on this guy. Looked like the top of him, or like the back of the neck on that shot, and then later here it's like below the shoulder, more towards the ribs and the back. But still, that is just a sick shot. Oh my goodness. He ain't afraid to dish out punishment. My gosh. So, and that guy's just bloodied. So he don't take disobeying orders. This guy don't take disobeying orders very well. So, and that's the thing you don't do. You don't go against your superior. The only way you go against your superior is for a couple different particulars. If they're being totally unjust, or if they're telling you to do something you really shouldn't have to do. If they're telling you to do something bad, then you probably can stand up for that. So, another interesting topic, really. All right, so Morgan thinks of ranking as the most important thing. One's rank within the Marines. In life, all that. The one with the most highest rank, highest power, highest amount of authority. So there's the statue of him being raised. The men are pulling the ropes. Years of effort with this statue. Took years. And Morgan, totally on his high horse, he makes a statement like, great men don't make mistakes. Talk about on his high horse. I think he was talking about himself there. I think everyone, if they weren't on their high horse, would admit they've made mistakes. We've all made mistakes. We're human. We're fallible. We make mistakes. You know, even if this or that, whether we intend the mistake or not, we mess up. We botch things. We mess up. So, anyhow, that's what I think on that. That's another good topic. There's many, many good topics. So, the statue's coming up. Luffy. He decides to go look for the katana. So he decides to rubber rocket up to the top of the base. So he stretches his arm all the way up there, retracts it, thus launching himself up there. And this is this kind of a thing. Him just zooming through the air or flying through the air like without a care in the world. That is like one of the best parts of the show, or the manga in this case. But in the show, I'm saying, you know, that's one of the nicest things of the show, is him just carelessly flying through the air, you know. So that would be really fun to just fly through the air like that. That would be really cool. Really, really cool. But more so to actually fly. To fly, you know, that would just be amazing. Amazing. But anyhow, I say that a lot. But anyhow a lot. To jump to the next bit. All right. So we got Luffy rocketing up there. And lo and behold, what does he do? What does he do? He makes it up there as Morgan is about to kill off a Marine for just damaging the statue. A Marine damaged the statue on the way up, and he was going to kill that guy off, all right? He was going to kill him off. Luffy, he's like shooting up there. He's like jettisoned up there, flying up there. The only way to stop himself, he managed to latch onto the ropes, just throwing everyone around. Not good. By grabbing the ropes and throwing everyone around, everyone lost control of the statue that was going up of Morgan. Quite simply, by effect, he destroyed the statue. The statue was completely annihilated. People lost control of it. The ropes, the Marines. It descended too fast and just shattered into a bunch of pieces. At this point, you know, it's like one of those moments where their eyes would be bugging out. Just You know, just one of those moments. Luffy says sorry. Yeah, that's gonna do the trick, buddy. So Luffy kidnaps Helmeppo into the base. Morgan, just completely enraged. Helmeppo informs who Luffy is to the rest of them. Kobe tries to free Zoro. They notice Kobe trying to free Zoro from above at the top of the marine base. And Kobe tells Zoro of Luffy's dream to become the king of the pirates, the pirate king. And then Kobe, he takes a shot from above. He didn't see it coming. He takes a bullet from above. The Marines shot Kobe. So Kobe bloodied. Alright, so then we get Luffy dragging Helmeppo around the base, trying to find the katanas. Luffy demands of Helmeppo to give him the katana location. And that is where we end off for part 4. So let me know your thoughts on this chapter. Thank you very much for watching. Straight out of East Blue. This has been a One Piece manga review from Cool Guy for You. It's quite an interesting saying, and one to remember specifically. The order of it. Can be a little awkward to say at times, but you know, it was kind of an interesting thing, just normalizing the camera at first, you know, as a vlogger. So you just get to a point where it's like it's not even there. So that's that. So I will see you up ahead for part 5, or chapter 5 of the One Piece manga review. So as always, take her cool.